tell you I had magnolia on my arm?
Really?
Yeah, and Gray yesterday. I was sitting down here talking to him. See, she came up. So we're going to take the chickens down to the garden since the garden is no longer, and let them eat up the grass down there and any pick through the compost or anything else that they want. Hi, sweetheart. What are you doing? Only temporary. Put your butt in there. Now comes the fun. Looks like they ate a bunch of their tomatoes I gave them. Okay. It's okay. One in, one out. We didn't say this was going to be easy. Come on. In the corner. It's the only way I'm going to get you. Tail in there. Two. I don't like it when you go up here, it's too hard. Okay, great. Come on, over tail. Maybe one more.
Want to just do 3 at a time?
Let's do 3 at a time. So this is the first time that they're going to be more free-ranged than normal, I guess. I'm sure they will love it. I'm hoping they won't fly over. I don't think they can fly that well. Guess we'll find out. Hey girlies, come on out. Come on. Come on out. There you go, Gray. There you go. That's Miss Scarlet. Come on. I think this is Delilah. She's actually the skittish and the smallest, I think, of them all. Come on, Miss Delilah. There you go. You want to go with the other ones? You go in there by yourself? That would be really great. Nice. So here you have, in no particular order, Bertha, Rose, and Magnolia. Go girls.
So another thing that we've been working on as a repair that has been needed to be done for quite a while now is fixing this area of the deck. So this part of the deck, this is kind of an interesting thing. This part of the deck actually is over what is supposed to be a dry storage. So you can see where these windows are. Underneath here, underneath this porch, and then there's a hatch. It's supposed to be a Bilco door, just like one of those, but it broke apart and we have to replace it. But we cleaned this out earlier in the year, so right now that is empty. And you can't really see in there. Anyways, we emptied it out. It took 3 full pickup loads to get rid of all that trash that was down there that had been ruined because this part right here, the roofing had failed, the metal roofing. So we took it off, we stripped all the decking off, we took these sleepers off, and then basically just removed all the wood, removed the rusted, old, crappy metal roofing, and we replaced it all. And you can see that we actually have it, we didn't cut it, we left it long, we left it longer. I'm probably going to round it off. If we think it's going to stay this long, we might shorten it up a little bit, which is easy to do. You just snap a line and you go along it with a grinder, battery-powered grinder, and then take it right off. But we want to leave it long so that the water essentially will shed off of it. It's really just a flat roof. The idea being that there's a very, very slight pitch to it, but not much. It's a minimal pitch. It's barely there. Some areas it's not really, but anyways, it is what it is. We figure that this will last another 20 years, and then we'll get this all. This is going back together today. So yesterday was, well, 2 days ago we stripped it all apart. Yesterday we removed the rusted old metal, and then we put down the new metal and we put all this back in. So half of the deck boards are screwed down. We'll finish screwing down the deck boards, and then we'll put the railing back in place, and then Deb will do a little bit of touch-up work. I've got some more work to do with flashing and around the house and by the door over there, but it's almost done.
Hi, welcome back to the not Domestead, because we're here at the house in the village again. So I think we did a last video of all the tomatoes I got and how many green ones there were, and as you can tell, there's a bunch of them that are turning ripe, and I hope for more of them to turn ripe. And we went to the market the other day and we got some peppers and some onions and other stuff from the market so we can make some good salsa for the first round. And then I think if we have, depending on how many more ripen, we'll do sauce and or a green tomato salsa. But anyway, so we also went back out to the Domestead and picked up stuff in storage, and we got our pans. Sorry about the dust. Yes, we know we have to clean them. But we just got out all of our canning supplies. We have obviously more stuff in the cupboards, but we got the cans and the jars here. So I think it's too dark in here, but in any case. So we're getting that ready. Like I said, our first thing, we're doing salsa. We'll probably start that in the next day, 2 at the most. But we've also done some work outside here at the house. We found out that, actually I think in a previous video we mentioned it, we found out that part of the deck, actually I'll bring you outside. So we yanked all this up, pulled off the railings. I think he's got a little snapshots of those. Bought new roofing, put that down, put all the sleepers in, everything else back in, spaced them right. Nailed them all back in. I obviously have a bunch of holes that I need to restain so that pulling up old screws is not always a good thing, but we managed, and it didn't do horrible damage considering it's an old deck. Actually, this one's not that old, but that's okay. We'll blend them in. I'll sand a little bit just so that there's no sliver issues. Resand it. He's almost done with the threshold there on the door, and then it actually will be waterproof, and I can get my floor in my porch. Yay! I'm so excited. We did a little more cleanup around the house. Took some of the old buckets that I had lettuce and stuff in and put them over where they're going to be for the winter. Of course, we've been putting the chickens down in the garden to let them pick out all the extra grasses and little seeds and whatever else that they can get their little beaks into. They've been loving it. We just put them back in their coop for the night. What else am I missing?
And it's just peak in the Adirondacks.
Oh, it's yeah, it's beautiful. It's fall in the Adirondacks. Look at the color. It's just in my backyard. This is in the village. It's just so pretty. When the sun is on it, it's so much brighter. Look at that.
Come on, focus.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
This one's to the right.
Right there.
So just a little snippet from what we've been doing here in the village as opposed to the domestead itself. Waiting for the roofers to finish up a little bit there before we get back into it. So for now, thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. Peace. Life is good in the Adirondacks.